Credit Union Stadium. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Guys, Louisville's head coach told me before the game, Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback, this has been essential to have a bye week this week. Give their backup all of the reps with the #1 offense, something he typically doesn't do all season long. So they have really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today early in this game. Guys?
Holly, we'll see how they adjust. So Alabama's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
They'll move the wide receiver. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Trying to take it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Keeps it on the ground. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Russell throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Ball's up to 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Russell. Unloads it left. Picked off. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the quarterback stood in there and took that hit, and it pays off with a roughing the passer penalty and a 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Let's talk about Alabama. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start.
It's a fumble on the play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Russell. A little release to the back. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Looking left. He makes a catch. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. The corners are walked up tight. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Throwing Russell. Rushes on. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Again, it's Russell. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Not a chance. Missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. First play of this drive. Spits it out to the back. Can hold on in the face of the contact. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now.
Breaks into the open on the left. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they have got to tackle better on the back end.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's McCoy. Turning it on. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Cardinals look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Brown. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Buying a little time to his left. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Yeah, big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Right side, it's Brown. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Russell. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Moving the pocket, it's Russell. Got it. At midfield, he's got room. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Again, it's Russell. It's complete to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Russell. Under pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
First down, right back to Brown.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The give. Got enough for the first down. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Keeps it, looking for room. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And I think when you got that kind of wheels and you got that kind of speed at the quarterback spot, you can get at anything. And a lot of times he makes big plays. Nice job by the defense, not giving up, keep chasing, and they get the huge sack on that play.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Out wide right, it's Reed. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with the lone back. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Throwing Russell. Look out! And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in at the 25. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Keelan Russell. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A great catch and run for 6. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Russell. They're all over it. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Drops back. It's Russell. Gets rid of it.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Rush is on, and they got it.
And when it's third and this long, a lot of times you sit back, play soft coverage. No, sir. I'm bringing the blitz. You could tell they fooled the offense. The defense gets home with the blitz, gets the big sack.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Louisville calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They'll give it to Isaac Brown. And he's brought down after a short game. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They want to throw it. Left side is Reed. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Florida State Seminoles. And it's the Hoosiers looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss. They lead here in the first half. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
They'll open this third quarter with a run. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 30. 10. To the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Hand off for Brown.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And the Cardinals have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. On the move, it's Hood. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On 3rd down, here's Brown. Still running at the 40. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Out wide left, it's McCoy. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The Cardinals will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's looking to throw. Touchdown Cardinals. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. He'll set up to throw. Right side, it's Wilson. He is stopped short, and this defense holds on to this slim 2-point lead. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Makes the catch. It's Edwards. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Throwing Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. He's changing the play. Sends it back in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Second down to the air. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab deep. Turning on the Jets. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville!
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal it.
That's a great job by the coverage unit on special teams, flying down the field, not just getting to the ball carrier, but knocking the ball free and creating a massive takeaway. You could argue that's easily one of the biggest plays of this game.
So that's not exactly optimal as far as the defense starting a stand, giving up an 80 spot, now dealing with a first and goal. Pulls it. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Around the end, it's Brown. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. One more time, it's Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals! They take the lead here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Tide ready to roll on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The handoff. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Keelan Russell. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Fires to the big fella. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Not a lot of room to field this one. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Knocked down immediately.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Again, it's Brown. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! Hold on just a second, a flag down. Let's see what's up with that. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. A give to Brown. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Yeah, stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Brown.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
After that incompletion on third and long, because of where they are in the field right now and this juncture of the game, I'm expecting them to go ahead, kick a field goal here, and make this a 2-possession game.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
This is a defense that comes to play every week with bad intentions, and they set the tone in games by making hits like that. They've got players on defense that play downhill, and they come flying in. If you're a ball carrier, you better get down. You keep trying to fight for extra yards, you don't have your head on a swivel. Watch out, because these dudes lay the lumber.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Russell. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then third play, now we're sitting in third and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. Swings it out to the flat. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, who's really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? All by himself down the middle. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Throwing Russell. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Russell from the gun on third down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
And as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on fourth and goal. Keelan Russell unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Again, it's Russell. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
And the Cardinals come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot.
Snags it, and he's open. 30. Inside the... And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals. This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And that extra point might be the thing that brings it home. They're up by 9 late in the 4th. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Bunch formation for these receivers. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of points.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Throws it back. Under pressure. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Russell. He's taking a deep shot. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Rush right in his face. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Again, it's Russell. This one's complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Throwing Russell. Look out! Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
To the air, it's Russell. Gonna take a shot at this DB, and his throw is incomplete.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing, man. Keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better, and that's the goal of this squad.
Again, it's Russell. Another incompletion on third down.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Keelan Russell. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
And listen, you had to take a shot. You got to make something happen. Somebody has to make a play and to get back in this ball game down a couple of scores. And now the defense has to come out, make some kind of miracle happen, maybe score, and then you got to kick and get an onside. A lot of things have to go right from here on in.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.